Why 99% of people fail at crypto yield farming, and how to be the 1%. Crypto yield farming promises big profits, but in reality, most people lose money or do much worse than expected. This isn't because the system is broken, it's because of a lot of things that make it hard to work. Here's a list of reasons why so many people fail and how you can improve your chances of success. Why 99% of people fail. Not knowing enough. Yield farming is hard to understand because it has terms like impermanent loss, smart contract risk, APY versus APR, and gas fees. A lot of people jump in without really understanding these basics, which leads to costly mistakes. They go after high APYs without thinking about the risks and how they work. Making decisions based on feelings. Many people start projects that aren't sustainable or even illegal because they're afraid of missing out, FOMO. When the market goes down, panic selling often locks in losses because of fear and not having a long-term plan. Not managing risk. Putting all your eggs in one basket, a single farm or project, is a surefire way to fail. If there are problems with smart contracts, rug pulls, or token devaluation, you could lose all of your money. Chasing hype and getting rugged. There are a lot of crypto projects that promise huge returns with little to no proof. These are often very complicated scams that try to get people to invest before the people who made them disappear with the money. Rug pull. Many people are drawn in by unsustainable APYs without doing their homework on the project's fundamentals and team. High gas fees on some chains. Ethereum's historically high gas fees can cut into profits, especially for smaller investors. After paying for gas, transactions that would have made money on a chain with lower fees turn into losses. Impermanent loss, IL. When you add liquidity to a pool, you may experience impermanent loss, which means that the value of your deposited tokens changes compared to holding them separately. This can hurt profits, especially in markets that change a lot. A lot of people don't know how to properly figure out and account for possible IL. Difficulty and time needed. To be successful at yield farming, you need to keep an eye on your positions all the time. Change your strategies based on how the market is doing and stay up to date on new chances and risks. A lot of people don't realize how much time and work it takes. Not taking smart contract risk seriously enough. Even smart contracts that have been audited can have holes that hackers can use. It's very risky to trust projects that haven't been audited or have been poorly audited. Not diversifying. If you put all your money into one or two farms, you are at risk of problems that are specific to those projects. To avoid losing money, it's important to spread your investments across different platforms and types of assets. How to join the 1%. Learn everything you can. Learn the basics of yield farming, such as impermanent loss, smart contract risk, different DeFi protocols, and how to manage risk. Read the documentation, follow trustworthy analysts, and try things out with small amounts of money. Make a plan. Set your investment goals, risk tolerance, and time frame. Make a detailed plan that includes your farming strategies, ways to reduce risk, and ways to get out of the business. Do your own research, DYOR. Before putting money into a project, make sure to do your research. Look over the team, the tokenomics, the white paper, the community involvement, and the audit reports. Watch out for warning signs like teams that don't give their names, promises that are too good to be true, and a lack of openness. Take control of risk. Spread your investments across different platforms and asset types. Stop-loss orders can help you limit your losses. Put money into things you can afford to lose. Learn about impermanent loss. To lower IL, pick stablecoin pairs or pools with assets that are related to each other. Keep in mind that IL could happen and include it in your profit calculations. Make security a top priority. Use hardware wallets to keep your private keys safe. Be careful when you click on links that look suspicious or visit websites that you don't trust. Stay informed. Keep up with what's going on in the DeFi world. Follow news sites, analysts, and community forums that you can trust. Keep an eye out for new risks and chances. Use chains with lower fees when possible. To get the most out of your yield farming, look for opportunities on Layer 2 solutions or other blockchains that have lower gas fees. Start with a small amount and grow it over time. Start with a small amount of money to try out your ideas and get used to the process. As you get more experience and confidence, slowly put more money into your investments. Automate with care. Look into tools that can automate some parts of yield farming, like collecting rewards or balancing portfolios. But be aware of the risks and only use platforms that are well known and have been checked out. Be patient and disciplined. Yield farming is not a way to get rich quickly. It takes time, discipline, and a long-term view. Don't make decisions based on your feelings. Stick to your plan. Think about insurance. Look into DeFi insurance options to protect yourself from smart contract exploits and other risks. To sum up, you need to know a lot, have a plan, manage your risks, and be disciplined to be successful in crypto yield farming. You can improve your chances of being one of the 1% who do well in this exciting and potentially rewarding space by avoiding common mistakes and following best practices.